Timeless Secrets.
Behind the Veil, Unmasking the Intricacies of Songhay's Rise and Demise. As we delve into the second part of the Songhay saga, the aftermath of Sii Ali Beeri's death unveils a turbulent era of succession struggles and internal challenges. The empire, once mighty, grapples with political intricacies, facing threats from both the ambitious canal project and the Mossi ruler. Join us as we navigate through the unfolding events, witnessing the Songhay Empire's ultimate demise against the backdrop of medieval Western Sudan. Askiya Muhammad the Great. Muhammad Toure, a devout Muslim who thought Sii Ali's treatment of Timbuktu's Muslims was too harsh. After Sii Ali's demise, Toure challenged Sii Baru, triumphing in 1493 and adopting the title Askiya for his new dynasty. As Askiya Muhammad, .1493 reals, 1529, he expanded the Songhay Empire, reaching the Sahara, former Mali territories, and the Tuareg Sultanate. With a massive family of 471 children, his son's power struggles grew so intense that, at 70, the old man, physically weak, abdicated to Musa. However, Musa's reign was short-lived, lasting only 2 years and 8 months, as his surviving brothers joined forces and killed him in 1531, paving the way for their cousin Muhammad Bonkana to take the throne. Askiya Muhammad Bonkana. Askiya Muhammad Bonkana, 1531-1537, jazzed up the Songhay court, bringing in cool stuff, groovy instruments, and fancy threads for his crew. He even dissed his predecessors' daughters, making them show their faces, hinting they were impure. He threw shade by having the court bard repeat, "A single ostrich chick is better than 100 hen chicks," dissing the old ruler's sons. When Bonkana seized power, he locked up the old ruler on a mosquito-infested island. Bonkana, fearing a coup, brought in his cousin Ismail, who had a stronger claim. To secure loyalty, Ismail married Bonkana's daughter. One night, Ismail visited his imprisoned father, who convinced him to overthrow Bonkana. In 1537, while Bonkana was away, Ismail took over. He freed his dad, who hooked him up with the swanky Muslim leader gear. Bonkana's dad lived until 1538, while Ismail ruled for about 3 years, peacefully kicking the bucket in November 1539. Isach, Dawud, and Askiya Muhammad al-Hajj. When Askiya Ismail bit the dust, Songhay's big shots agreed, quite peacefully, that the next Askiya would be Isach, 1539-1549, another son of Muhammad the Great. Among all the Askiyas, Isach was the one who struck fear and anxiety into the hearts of the Songhay folks. Despite being a pious Muslim, he regularly sent agents to Timbuktu for some shady money business, which, by the way, goes against Islamic rules. People were too scared to complain, and the extortion spree did a number on Songhay's economy, making Isach a lot of enemies. Paranoid about being overthrown, he quickly dealt with anyone suspected of opposition. In 1549, as the news of Isach's impending doom spread, his brother Dawud paid a visit to a Songhay sorcerer. Some say the sorcerer magically got rid of Dawud's main rival for the throne. Whether true or not, Dawud became the next big boss. Teaming up with Sii Ali Beeri and Askiya Muhammad, Dawud, 1549-1582, is hailed as one of Songhay's top rulers. The empire stayed strong and prosperous under his watch. Up to that point, all Askiyas were Muhammad's sons except for the usurper Muhammad Bonkana. During Dawud's 34-year reign, he made sure to place his own sons in key positions, gradually sidelining the offspring of other sons of Askiya Muhammad. From then on, all Askiyas were his descendants. However, After Dawud's death in 1582, a power struggle erupted among his brothers. Askiya Muhammad al-Hajj, 1582-1586, emerged victorious, but he was different from the rest. He never went on a military campaign. A painful ailment struck his lower body, keeping him away from the front lines. Despite not killing any brothers, his sickly rule didn't sit well with them. In 1586, Muhammad al-Hajj got replaced by his brother Muhammad Bani and kicked the bucket soon after. Askiya Muhammad Bani, Muhammad Bani, RR 1586-1588, took charge as Askiya, much to the dismay of his brother, who thought the least capable sibling had become the ruler. Muhammad wasted no time eliminating dissent, swiftly dispatching his complaining brothers. His reign in Kabara, Timbuktu's port on the Niger River, sparked a civil war that crippled the Songhay Empire. Two influential figures, Alu, the port chief, and Muhammad Sadik, the military commander, clashed. Sadik, favored by Timbuktu's elite, killed Alu after a dispute. This triggered a rebellion against Muhammad Bani. Muhammad Sadik, backed by Songhay commanders, marched towards Gao to overthrow the Askiya. Askiya Muhammad Bani, aware of the impending threat, lamented the woes of kingship but readied his army. During the confrontation, Muhammad Bani, a corpulent man in his chainmail cloak, succumbed to a fatal heart attack while napping at midday. The end came before the battle, sparing him the turmoil of the impending conflict. Askiya Isach II. The heir in line after Askiya Dawud was Isach, famously known as Askiya Isach II, R 1588-1591. His first headache? The folks in Timbuktu were still Team Muhammad Sadik, and with Muhammad Bani pushing up daisies, Sadik was itching to oust the new Askiya and snatch the throne. Sadik's crew pledged allegiance to him, sparking a rebellion against Askiya Isach II. Muhammad Sadik was such a crowd pleaser in Timbuktu that they threw him a shindig, complete with rooftop drumming. When Askiya Isach II got wind of the festivities, the armies of Timbuktu and Gao clashed in a showdown. Spoiler alert, Sadik lost. He and his Songhay accomplices faced the death penalty. The executioner was working overtime, claiming not only the rebels but also Songhay's top military brass. The casualty count was high, with soldiers from both sides biting the dust. Askiya Isach II tried to fill the void by appointing new commanders, but replacing the fallen troops proved a tougher task. Thanks to Sadik's little rebellion, Songhay had just taken a massive hit to its military prowess. Fast forward to the end of 1590, and Askiya Isach II got wind of a Moroccan expedition heading their way. He gathered his freshly minted commanders to strategize, but they couldn't agree on a plan. Songhay was caught off guard, unprepared to face the impending Moroccan threat. Talk about bad timing. The Moroccan Invasion. At that time, in the annals of Timbuktu gossip, there's a tale, possibly embellished, that stirred up the Moroccan invasion of Songhay. Picture this. It's 1589, and a Songhay royal house escapee named Wold Kirinfil, who happens to be a slave, pulls a Houdini in Tagaza, Sahara's detention hotspot. Now, this runaway takes a scenic route to Marrakesh, Morocco, and spins a yarn about being Askiya Isach II's long-lost sibling. Our fugitive, Wold Kirinfil, allegedly pens a persuasive letter to the Moroccan bigwig, Sultan Moulay Ahmad al-Mansur, R 1578-1603, urging him to crash the Songhay party. Al-Mansur then fires off a missive to Askiya Isach II, demanding a tax on salt-loaded camel caravans departing Tagaza. Askiya Isach II, in a fit of sass, replies with a letter a spear, and a pair of iron sandals. Before Wuld Kiranfil's message in a bottle reaches al-Mansur, the Sultan already had a hot tip that Songhay was the jackpot of gold, slaves, and riches. His spy, a Gao resident, spilled the beans. Al-Mansur, seizing the moment, dispatches an expedition to take down Songhay. Commanding the troops is Jawdar Pasha, a Spanish-turned Islamic eunuch with a pasha-sized rank. In 1590, a 4,000-strong Moroccan posse, armed to the teeth with muskets, cannons, and Christian slaves with arquebuses, marches towards Songhay. They drag along 10,000 camels loaded with supplies, crossing the Sahara like a nomadic carnival. The Askiya's bright idea to sabotage wells falls flat, thanks to Tuareg indifference and a bout of banditry. The Songhay leaders fumble, giving the Moroccans a breather before the decisive clash near Tondibi on March 12, 1591. The Songhay take a beating, retreating across the Niger, guarded by a valiant rearguard. Askiya Isach the desperate to dodge the invasion, offers Jawdar Pasha a fat tribute and 1,000 slaves. Jawdar's game, but back in Marrakesh, Al-Mansur wants more than a golden handshake. Al-Mansur swaps Jawdar with Mahmud Pasha, instructing him to finish the job. Timbuktu, Gao, and JENNE fall to Moroccan hands, their riches funding Marrakesh's fancy new palaces. The Songhay army, now led by Muhammad Gao, fights a guerrilla war for 2 years until Mahmud throws in the towel. Nu, another Gao sibling, keeps the resistance alive but can't reclaim their lost empire. With Songhay's great cities now Moroccan hotspots, the vassals revolt. Sahara's Tuareg nomads, inland delta's Fula, Bamana warriors, and neighboring kingdoms all jump on the independence bandwagon. By the 18th century, the Songhay heartland is a patchwork of pint-sized states, each with its own story to tell. And that, dear reader, is how Songhay's imperial playlist got shuffled. The decline of the Songhay Empire offers valuable lessons about the challenges faced by complex civilizations. Issues of succession, internal dissent, external pressures, and the impact of changing global dynamics all played a role in the empire's unraveling. As with many historical empires, the Songhay experience highlights the delicate balance required for the sustenance of large and diverse states. The story of the Songhay Empire is a captivating journey through the complexities of West African history, from its humble beginnings to its zenith and eventual decline. As we navigate the annals of this once mighty civilization, several key themes emerge, illustrating the empire's profound impact on the region and its enduring legacy. As we reflect on the rise, zenith, and decline of the Songhay Empire, we gain not only a deeper understanding of West African history, but also insights into the broader themes of human civilization, its triumphs, challenges, and the enduring echoes that resonate across time. And as you delve into these mysteries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations of the ancient and historical.